Hey everyone, and welcome to a new Marks & Crafts video. I'm trying something a bit different this time by doing an unboxing and review, and we'll see how it pans out. So I thought I'd test something very simple, so a basic prize figure, and this is the Matchmaker's Dragon Ball Z Android 18. It is part of a set figure with future trunks as well, but their bases don't connect or anything like that. It's just sort of a series of action poses. So basically, let's get right into it. Pretty much just comes as one full piece. It's just the figure and the base. I wasn't sure what else was in the box because sometimes they hide the base off to the side, but in this case there was nothing. It's just the base and figure right on top of each other. Now, one of the problems I have with prize figures is more often than not you're going to see paint errors and things like that. Banpresto do generally do a very good job. Very few major issues. Usually, if there are any, they're hidden on the back or on the feet or something like that. Sometimes there's mold lines and stuff like that, as to be expected from something that is 100% machine produced and painted and produced by the 1000. So you can see it's just got simple connection points on the base and just slides right in. You may need to push the legs a little bit, but yeah, that's all done, and you can see already that it's looking really nice. So you can see here that the sort of promotional angle that they have of the figure, it's very well detailed, although there is, if you look too closely, there is a pretty obvious mold line pretty much all along the hair on the right hand side of the face, which is a little bit of a shame. From a distance doesn't look too bad, especially since the main promo image is a little bit off to the side and you're seeing more of the left hand side of the face as she's blasting out with her right hand. But if you do sort of rotate the figure, it is quite obvious where the mold line is. But generally everything else is fine. There's a tiny little bit of paint chipping or marking on it, but her main blue sort of jean jacket and dress look fine. Some of the painting on the stockings are a little bit iffy, but it's mainly just hidden on the back. Some of the texturing is very nice, as is standard with a lot of the Dragon Ball figures lately, which is good. Like, they've really stepped up their game. Generally, like the eyes, the red ribbon logo, details on the hand, how the clothes ripple and things like that. They just do a fantastic job. Even the detailing on the buttons and the belt buckle and things like that, Banpresto have done a consistently good job, and there's not a lot of Android 18 figures and not a lot of really good Android 18 figures, and this is nice. So that's pretty much it. There's not a lot to say about this really. It's just a really solid, really good Android 18 figure. It's a prize figure, so it's fairly inexpensive. You can find it pre-owned anywhere, I'm sure, anywhere. Any sort of local anime store, online or otherwise, will probably stock them because Dragon Ball is gigantic. If it was like articulated or anything like that, obviously I'd go through that, but there's nothing else to say about it. It's just a solid figure, a few issues, but not in the direct line of sight, and nothing that's going to break the figure entirely. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see more stuff like this, please let me know down in the comments, or more advanced figures like fully posable figures like the Revoltech line, or Figma, or just model kits in general.